Well, hello and welcome to the Ham Radio Guy podcast. I'm Marvin and my call sign is W0MET. I want to say thank you for joining us here again on episode number 66. We're going to make this a little bit of a special Thanksgiving episode. And we'll be talking about Thanksgiving a little bit and everything I'm kind of thankful for on this episode. So thank you for joining again. We're always here to connect you with the latest tips, tricks, news and stories to take your ham radio experience to the next level. And whether you're a seasoned amateur radio operator or just getting started, we're here for you. This is the place to be. And I hope that you always take something away from each and every one of these episodes that I do. So grab your favorite coffee, enjoy your trip to work, whatever you might be doing, whenever you might be listening to this podcast. And, maybe you're just sitting back and chilling and enjoying the weekend as I'm recording this. But whatever you're doing, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being a listener and being a supporter. If you are over in my Patreon channel, you can visit that at patreon.com/the Ham Radio Guy. We've had several new people join in over there recently. So thank you for becoming a member. Even those who have joined on the free side, I do appreciate it by all means and hope that you will take the opportunity to hopefully become a paid subscriber and help support the channel and to help support me in keeping this endeavor going. It's something I truly enjoy doing, and I'll probably talk about that a little bit more here, and it's something I'm thankful for in just a minute here. But let's take care of a little business first. And this episode of the Ham Radio Guy is brought to you by Dakota Lithium, powering your adventures with I'm not going to get this episode through. Powering your adventures with batteries built to last. Whether you're heading out for POTA activation, gearing up for field day, or if you're really doing it, you're getting ready for winter field day, or just need reliable power for your ham shack, Dakota Lithium has you covered. Twice the power, half the weight, and 11-year warranty. These batteries are designed to keep you on the air longer. I've been using Dakota Lithium for my own portable operations, and let me tell you, the performance is unmatched. No more worrying about dead batteries in the middle of an activation. Pure, dependable power wherever I need it. So check them out today at Dakota Lithium and tell them the Ham Radio Guy sent you. Check out my affiliate link in the show description as always. And you can find that in each and every episode or over on YouTube if you're watching it there as well when this episode is released. So I think you can get to save 5 or 10% with a discount there using my link and my code. I think it's just Ham Radio Guy at that one. All these different affiliate links, sometimes they're all very different. And some of them are like W0MET save 10 or WMET 10. It's like every those codes are a little different. But I appreciate you guys. It does help support the channel. And I appreciate you taking care of me and continue to keep this up and going. Well, if you're, just getting your technician license and after the FCC government has, reopened and you're looking to upgrade in some way or another, then it's time to, definitely look at ham radio prep as well for every operator, whether you're small or just getting started or you're experienced and you want to upgrade your license, or you're looking for some other additional master classes in amateur radio. Go check out Ham Radio Prep. And you'll be able to, upgrade your licenses there, and you can save a discount over there with me with Ham Radio Prep as well. So, now the license government's back open. Hopefully you're able to get tested and get your license a lot quicker. I'm sure there's a little bit of a pile up yet and a backlog that they're trying to work through, but hopefully that will be cleared up here in the next month here for sure. Well, I'm not going to be doing any news this week. This is going to be a week I'm going to pass on any amateur radio news. I did just one second. I had a little bit of a dry throat here all of a sudden. So I saw Ham Shack TV stuck out a video this morning talking about a license exam scam where somebody tried to pay $25 and was paying with like a green dot card or credit card of some sort, and somebody was doing the test over Skype. So if you seem like it's a little bit of a red flag out there for you and something doesn't seem right, definitely back out and go look for another source, find another experienced ham to help you get tested. If you're looking to just get your license new or maybe even upgrading your license, check out Exam Study, hamstudy.org, and they will give you all the different places to be able to do your testing online that is true and accredited. And then also check out the ARRL. That's always a good place to go check your testing sessions as well and what's available for you, maybe on a physical location level versus being online. But anyway, those are some things to definitely think about and consider. Man, I don't know. All of a sudden, I just ended up with a dry throat. I did not bring anything down here to the studio to clear that dry throat with. So hopefully we'll make it through here. May have to do another B-roll take, or and we'll figure it out. But well, I want to get on to the main topic this week. I don't want to get prolonged too long on this, but everyone as Thanksgiving approaches, I want to take a few minutes to step back from the noise, the projects, the pile of cables, the crap on my desk you see behind me, everything on the workbench, and just talk about something, that's just as important as SWRs or propagation or QRP or whatever else I might have talked about over the years. And that, that perfect antenna. And, really that's just talking about being thankful. And I've been on a couple episodes this week, Ham Shack TV. We got Northeast Ham Radio. We've all used those episodes to really show what we're grateful for and thankful for in ham radio. And, it's one of those things I've always looked forward to ham radio. It refuses to let people stay isolated. During COVID, you had ways to get on the air and talk to people. You could, do slow scan television. You had digital modes. It didn't take much. A wire in a tree, handheld on a belt clip, or a full HF setup. We bridged that distance. We were able to fight through it, and we continue to have engagement even over Zoom through ham radio meetings and trainings with clubs. It all continued to work. We didn't let that slow us down, which is great. And, I think Thanksgiving is really all about the same thing. It's that connection, family, community, taking a moment to appreciate the blessings we sometimes rush past in our day-to-day lives. We get so busy and caught up with everything that we're doing that we kind of forget about it. And we always have to take a moment to step back. And it's sad that we have just one day a year that we really want to give thanks for things. But, we really should every day. And thanking the good Lord every day is something I definitely do. But it's even sometimes some days that can get bypassed, just because we get busy and rushing and we're doing this and doing that and going here and going there. And it really could be a lot to, take in and take that moment to step back and relax and think about those things. But I want to, just say that this hobby gives us so much, for every different mode, operation, way of communicating, being with other people. We've talked about this where, we're thankful for the Elmers that take their time to guide new operators, VEs who test and train, new licensees, the local clubs who, help keep repeaters alive, help, support, local events, developers, YouTubers, other, program, people who make, programs like World Radio League or Ham 2K or, N1MM or any of the other numerous ones that are out there, all the different nets that people volunteer time for each and every day across the country. And, sometimes just checking in on people who haven't been heard in a while and, seeing how they are. That's always a very important. And I'm just thankful for every QSO that I've had that has turned into a friendship. Maybe every field day that has, come through for me that I've been able to, make contacts with and have spent time with people and camaraderie. And just even chatting with somebody on a repeater when I think the repeater is dead and there's nobody there, somebody comes back to me, and I'm just thankful to, help make that drive sometimes. Talking, you can get on the radio and chat, and it just makes a world of difference. I mean, I can get on the HF radio when I'm traveling, and I can start playing for hours and not even realize that, I've gone 200 miles. I was like, man, I better stop and take a break or something. I got to grab something to eat, need something to drink. It's like, I've been just chatting away, and, it's been going good. So, it's thankful for all those times. And, just, where do I go with this? It's down to every last guy that makes a difference in ham radio. No matter what you're doing, you're out there for someone, you're listening for all those hunters that are, hunting for POTA activators. Those are, people that I know the activators are thankful for, and the hunters are thankful for activators because they enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun, and we enjoy chasing that. And, that's what we have to remember also, that this hobby is just not about, chasing contacts, but making those friendships, the camaraderie we have on Ham Shack TV every week, is just unbelievable. And I'm making new friends off of that. And, I've gotten a lot of new subscribers from that, and I appreciate that. So I'm really appreciative that for everything this year that the ham radio hobby has given me, the opportunities it's given me across the board. This is the chances to travel to Hamcation this past year. I got to go to Dayton this past year. If it wasn't for POTA, I probably wouldn't visit new places. I've been to the Acadia National Park, several places up in, I went to Alaska and got to go operate up there this year and met some incredible people along the way. I think it was Dan, if I remember correct, Daniel was up in Alaska, and he gave me a ton of good information to learn about how to do my POTA activation up there, where to do it, and what type was the soil like, and maybe even a bus schedule to get out to my location where I needed to go, and that there was an Uber available in town, and just all those different things. And all the things that I've shared with you guys, I've learned. I've given that information back to you some way or another to be able to listen to me and ramble on. So, this isn't just a hobby for me, but it's a community, and a lot of people say this is family or hamily, as some people will pronounce it. And I know AA4WX Josh Ham Shack TV has put this out there too, but we really are here to lift each other up. It's kind of, we were talking about that this morning in men's Bible study. It's just good to be with fellow hams. It's good to be with fellow Christians, fellow Christian brothers. And it just means a lot to everybody. And I don't have a lot of people I know directly here in the Massachusetts area. And that's, not, I can't say a lot of close friends, but I've got all these friends that I've got within the ham radio community that makes a difference for me. And that's, my wife knows that's my social time, and she encourages that, which is good. So I'm thankful for all the QSL cards that I've gotten this year. I've got a few of them I know I need to get back as well, and I'm trying to figure out I've got a QSL card design made, but I have not officially sent it out to a printer. And I'm appreciative of every Ham Radio Guy podcast, the Ham Shack TV that you guys join in on, because I'm kind of a co-producer, help Josh out with, different programming for that show, do some, co-hosting occasionally when he's out, and fill in some gaps here and there with him. But that all means very much to me. It means more than you know. And I can't say thank you enough for that support, the support to this show, and to, all the support that's given throughout the year, just to ham radio in general, again, the community or whatever it might be. And that's kind of goes into my next segue here is, there's something very unique about ham radio and about Thanksgiving, and that's what Thanksgiving's part of, is service. Again, we have a lot of people that we help out in many different ways, for emergency communication, or helping out with public service events, or simply being the one with the HF radio when cell towers go down. Amateur radio operators, have always stood there ready to serve communities, in many different ways. And that's something to be proud of, something to be thankful for. We're part of a tradition that goes back more than a century, tradition of helping others when it matters. And that's what we enjoy doing. And I've always been a part of service. My whole life career has been a service career, service oriented career. And, I always like to think I'm a servant leader, and, I want to be able to, help out people that I'm managing or I'm being a part of. And service is a big part of me, who I am. And it's part of giving back in whichever way I might be able to do that. So this Thanksgiving, as we sit down with family and friends, or maybe hop on the air after dinner, let's take a moment to think about all the people who make this hobby what it is, and be thankful for the technology, the curiosity, the camaraderie, the magic that happens when radio waves reflect off the ionosphere and bring strangers together. From me to you, thank you. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey this year. And thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for listening to the podcast, my YouTube videos. I did put one out just on how to smoke a turkey that day. I had my whole process I went through for doing that, and everything we do in this amazing world of amateur radio. So this is not going to be a long podcast. It's probably longer than I thought it was going to be, but most of my podcasts lately have been over an hour, and so, or near an hour. So it's definitely time to make a shorter one. And going into this Thanksgiving service, I've got some things I need to take care of. And so I will leave it here with that. And for now, I want to say 73. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. And we'll talk to you after Thanksgiving.